let's talk first about the rebranding. I decided to do a marketing study with the good folks that work around me to determine where where New England Medical Center really fit within the cosmos of healthcare in Boston, given that we live in one of the very great centers of healthcare in the universe. And what I found from a brand point of view was that the words Tufts New England Medical Center and the Floating Hospital for Children was too long. And it was not memorable. And that as a result, that the marketing company, we paid all this money to find out that what we ought to do is take out the words New England out of the name, that the words New England added zero value to the brand, and that the brand was Tufts. That Tufts has a remarkable and important brand in this market. And as a result, they said, keep it simple and take out the words New England, call it Tufts Medical Center, and you've got to brand it exactly like the university. Now, as you read in the case, Tufts University does not own the medical center. There is no economic relationship with the university. We are co-located in Chinatown next to the dental school and the medical school and the School of Nutrition, and we are the principal teaching hospital by contract with the medical school. But there is no cross-subsidization at all between the university and the medical center. So I went to Larry Backow, the president of Tufts, and I said, I want your colors, I want your logo, I want your font, I want to blur the lines between the university and the medical center, because we're going to pull out the words New England, and we want everyone to know, and we want to brag about and have you benefit from our marketing, and I'm going to benefit from your marketing, and we raise all boats together by calling this thing Tufts Medical Center. Sounds totally logical, right? But when you think about it, it's not so easy. Because the fact is, everything from having to work with the T, because they had to change every single sign throughout the entire system of the T, because there is a stop called New England Medical Center, and we had to. It took us a couple of years to get. So the amount of work that was associated with the rebranding, most importantly, was the issue of liability. We run a hospital. We see very sick patients. And what would have happened if there were liability problems with how we care for our patients, what would be the effect on Tufts University? So the trustees at Tufts University had very sound and difficult and reasonable questions about what the issues would have been. Long story short, I completely credit Larry Backow through his support, through his understanding that his medical school, that was good for the hospital, is good for the medical school, and that's good for the university. It was through his pushing and his force of personality that the trustees recognized that this was a risk, but it was something they needed to do. So the lesson in that is, yep, in every important decision we ever make, there's business risk. But the balance is the risk worth it? And in this case, it was.